Bali's Nusa Penida, a place you probably all have seen on your Instagram feeds, with its epic viewpoints, rich underwater life, and so famous picture-worth hotspots. No one skips this place.
However, I'm not here to show you the same things as everybody else.
I'm here to take you on a budget traveler's adventure, exploring this beach paradise, and not just for the pictures, but for a few missions. Uncover unpopular gems, swim with manta rays, and meet the locals.
Question is, will I manage to complete my missions? 5 days, 4 nights, Nusa Penida, here we go! First things first, a bike. Because how will I be going around without a bike? I got this one for 4 days, 320,000, €6 a day. Day 1, Nusa Penida. Let's go.
Nusa Penida is a relatively undeveloped island, but still really worthy of a visit, since it houses some of the most photogenic sites in Bali.
The closest beach to the hostel I'm staying is the Crystal. So I came here, but it's very crowded. Now, Padang Beach is very close to where I am, but you can't reach it with a bike or any other transport. The only way to reach it is by hiking.
This island's beaches don't offer the typical laid-back vibes. Instead, they demand an adventurous spirit and determination to reach the destination.
And this, my friends, is what I call finding gems.
Most spots involve a decent hike, a good sweat, and often there isn't even the reward of refreshing up due to the high tides.
In just about 15 minutes walking, and you're here in this paradise with very few people.
With the Indian Ocean and the Lombok Strait, each side of the island experiences its own tides and currents.
Waves are insane! It's definitely not a low tide! I mentioned before that I'm traveling on a budget. Now, a coconut and a sunbed doesn't really look like a budget, and I would say it's not. Because if you put it in money, I'm spending for a beach, which I could not. But the thing is, if you put it into perspective, if you actually convert it into euro, this money is nothing. Locals do need the money more than we do, I believe. And just by spending here, it helps them.
As the sun sets behind the hills, I make my way back to Crystal Bay to enjoy that first sunset on this enchanting island.
It is 7 a.m. and today we're going to find the manta rays. But one thing for sure, today is going to be epic.
Here's the first thing that is not going as planned, which is the one that I'm not gonna get to swim with manta rays. To see the mantas, yeah.
But the higher chance to see them is in Manta Point, because Manta Point is their ferry station, which means that it's on the south of Nusa Penida.
Okay. Oh, that sucks. That's the main thing I came here to do. That was my main goal, to swim with mantas, with the giant... Guess this is good information for you. Swimming with mantas in December, it's likely impossible. The best time, as I read on the internet, is from April till October, when you have high chance of seeing mantas and swimming with manta rays. Yeah, I'm very sad. That's why I'm having my pancakes, to sweeten my sadness away. Yeah, thank you. We're heading to the new hostel, which is right in the middle of the island. I'm gonna just leave my stuff there, and apparently from 50,000 it was 225. So I'm not doing this. This day is honestly full of surprises and nothing going as I planned. So I'm a bit concerned because it's only 10 a.m. I always go by the motto that everything happens for a reason. We'll see what's the reason for me of doing all of this. But yeah, as the other booking was kind of a lie. It's okay. I'm paying €9 here for my own room. It's time to eat. I'm so hungry. I'm tired and I think I'm burning from the sun. and I have a new problem. I am going out of money. All of this side that I'm in has no ATMs. I feel like today is not my day to do anything. It is what it is.
But no, I'm stubborn and I will accomplish everything I came here for. While looking at the map, I stumbled upon a very familiar name that awoke my inner child.
For all of you that you're old in your 20s, are you this old? Let me change the scenery. Are you this old? Okay, you don't get it. Let me. Over the hills, far away, Teletubbies come to play. Twinkie Winkie, Dixie, La La. Oh.
Teletubbies. Teletubbies. Say hello.
It's the Teletubby Hill. So, as it's my first time here in Nusa Penida, of course I had to go to T-Rex Beach, to Killingan Beach. I had to, as everybody does, because apparently this is the most beautiful place in Nusa Penida.
This white sand beach is surrounded by dramatic cliffs which fall down into a rough yet deep blue ocean. The view is surreal, and the only thought that comes to mind is how or wow.
As you can see, my face is all red. Everything is burning, and the time is coming closer to sunset, and I would love to stay here and watch the sunset because this is the sunset spot. But I do have about 40-minute driving back to my guest room, and I still need to find money. Cash withdrawal. It's in a little village, like about 10 to 14 minutes away from the T-Rex Beach.
On my way back home, I noticed a location on the map marked as Sunset Point. However, getting there wasn't as simple. Some kid sitting on a tree observed my struggle until they kindly decided to guide me.
Of course the kids asked me for money. I gave them 50,000 for both. I mean, it's €3, you guys. It's just €3. Like, I always think about money in a sense here that I need to keep a budget and I shouldn't spend a lot. But it's just €3.
Hello. This is very, very good.
Traveling is such an open-minded experience. Saving up all that money and spending all that money, it's never to waste. It's such an investment to your life, to the experience you get to have. This is the best choice I have ever made. The whole essence of traveling, it's such an experience itself, and I don't care how much money I have. I don't care where I sleep. I don't care what I eat. I don't care about any comfort. But I do care for moments like this, where it's just me up on a hill, sunset, unburnt, planes are flying. You can hear all the animal noises from the village town, the earth underneath me. What a beautiful world we live in. What a wonderful world we live in. And just because we're comfortable staying in one place, we never truly get to experience all that there is outside of our own little bubble. I know traveling isn't for everyone, and it's not everyone's passion or dream. But if you're watching this and your dream is to travel, to see places, to get to have an experience, please do it. Stop thinking of how easy it is or difficult it is or with who will I go. Go by yourself. You'll never be alone. Never.
Stop thinking of, I need money to travel. Of course you do, but if that's your dream, I'm sure you know how to get the money for your dream. Go out there. Stop sabotaging your dream. Time is the only thing that is actually tricky. But we don't have it much. So no matter your age, if that's what you want to do, go and do it. It's never too late. But if you never do it, that's something you will always regret. Your life starts when you start facing your fears. It's up to you. I cannot wait to take a shower and feel like a human again. Traveling is exhausting. It's wonderful, but exhausting. It is 7 a.m. and it is day 3. The sleep was perfect. Oh. All right, let's go.
So I need to leave the bike here? Okay. So how do I get there?
Yes, this pool and beach. Forest also. You can swim at the pool. It's like a natural spring water. Better if you want, we have a taxi bike for going down.
Or I walk?
Walk 1 hour.
1 hour?
Yes.
Really? No, okay, 32 minutes. Quite a few stairs down and we are here.
Despite the beach being unsuitable for swimming, the pool and stunning scenery made it worthwhile. The real joy, however, was meeting Felipe from Brazil and Emilia from Poland.
Favorite part about traveling?
My favorite part is go around, meet new peoples and new places, new cultures. It's so much fun when you travel on. Like I met you today, you met new people. That's the point to travel.
Super.
The bike rental guys recommended I check out the Guyangan waterfall. Little did I know the reality of what it is, or rather, isn't.
Many places here in Bali require you to wear a sarong because as Nusa Penida and Bali, they have the same religion. Indonesia in general, most of its population is Muslim. However, Bali, it's different because it is following Hindu. Okay, these stairs are quite scary. There's a hole. If you're afraid of heights, I would not recommend it. And I would also not recommend holding a camera while doing this. Okay. The steps are wobbly. It's really worth it. Okay. Let's go.
Nusa Penida derives from the Balinese language, with Nusa meaning island and Penida meaning priest, literally translates to island of priest, which is known to local Balinese as the Black Magic Island. Long before it became a tourist attraction for its natural beauty, Nusa Penida was once believed by locals to be inhabited by dark spirits, banished to the island by the priests of Bali. However, even with such negative connotations, Nusa Penida remains an important religious destination.
What would you like to share for everybody that wants to travel?
Oh my god, a lot. The first thing I would say that it's never the right time in your life, especially if you want to travel solo, you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and obviously love is great and it's very important. Like, I realized that the only relationship that I'm going to have until I die is the one with myself. We invest so much time and energy into relationships like the romantic ones, but how much time did you spend on relationship with yourself? Just like do it. And you probably think, but I don't have money. Well, capitalism lied to us and convinced us that we need shit tons of money to travel, and that's not true. I left Poland having 64 euros, and I made it 4 months in Europe. I was scared as fuck before leaving, because I'm also traveling solo, so as a woman, you know, it's a little bit different. Just jump. Like that's what I call what I did. Just jumped. I left my apartment. I quit my kind of job. We solo travelers, we are with people a lot, actually. And I was also disappointed in myself. I was like, it's not a solo travel. You're constantly talking to people and like hanging out with people, you little imposter. No, it's okay. Solo traveling is amazing, but it's demanding. And fuck this way of thinking. Like, we are not imposters, and that's exactly what you learn. Like the unexpected lessons, and you learn them by actually experiencing shit, you know. So I just want to say, if you like imagine that it's going to be like eat, pray, love, etc., it may be and great, but you will do some shit that you will be disappointed. That's exactly the lesson, and I'm so grateful and so happy. And yeah, fuck this little voice.
Yeah, you don't always what you wish for.
No, you get actually all the time. You don't always get what you want, you get what you need.
Exactly. Yeah. And such encounters are happening every day. Every day I meet someone that inspires me, or tells me something that I haven't heard before, or teaches me a lesson, or just tells me something that I would not like to hear. It's always such a journey, and the people that you meet while traveling is crazy interesting. One of the biggest things that I'm grateful for is the people that I get to meet while solo traveling. It's also crazy how the paths are crossing with people, because we just met randomly in the first location. She said that she's going to a temple. I thought I was going to a waterfall, but apparently I went to the same temple. Here we are, met here, and also on the way to Diamond Beach, where we're going now. See you in Diamond Beach.
Diamond Beach is probably the second most visited beach after Killingging. Untouched white sand, mesmerizing blue water, and breathtaking views.
Yes, this trip, I'm skipping all the hard stuff, because apparently going down to Diamond Beach is really hard, and I don't think it's worth it. Instead, I'm going to Atu Beach. Let's go! Fuck! Oh my god! I'm so excited, man! Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, life is good. This girl just did the Diamond Beach.
Yes, I
She's
did.
dead.
It was worth it, people. Was worth it. No pain, no gain.
It's freaking amazing! And it's probably the first actual beach that you can swim in Nusa Penida. And just like that, one more day is done. So grateful. Absolutely magical. phenomenal.
My intro, I said that one of the missions was to get to interact with locals, and unfortunately it's very hard to do that on camera. Therefore, I didn't manage to get any of the conversations that I had with these local people, with the kids that I met on the hill, the guy that served me the food in the room, or the guys that I rented the bike from. That mission is accomplished. I'm gonna enjoy my food and sleep because I am exhausted. Good night. Good morning. Actually, today I have a surprise for you.
Just 30 minutes away, pristine beaches, bustling streets, and tons of restaurants and cafes, this place offers a more chill yet amazing escape.
What is up? We are in Nusa Lembongan.
Nusa Lembongan is the laid-back sibling to the adventurous Nusa Penida. But that doesn't mean we won't find the adventure we came here for.
Trying surfing for the first time ever. There's gonna be briefing in about 3 hours in the water.
Nusa Lembongan is home to some world-class waves and has surfable waves all year round. Personally, since I'm a super beginner, there isn't much to say for me here, rather that it was worth my money.
I caught 4 waves and it was epic.
If in Bali all you see are endless rice fields, on Nusa Lembongan it's all about seaweed farms that locals thrive on. Interestingly enough, seaweed is used everywhere from food to cosmetics.
Nusa Lembongan is far less chill than I imagined. Because it's a little island, there is nothing to do rather than just lay back, read a book, drink a beer or sip on a coconut and enjoy this island life. Okay, I actually found something very interesting and exciting. We are in a mangrove forest. Paddling.
Clinging to coastlines in the tropics, mangrove forests cover a tiny fraction of the planet's surface. But they provide so much for so many. Sadly now, coastal development and suitable aquaculture and sea level rise pose unusual threats to these fragile ecosystems, reducing its areas at a dramatic speed.
Indonesia has the most mangrove forests in the world, with 3.5 million hectares of mangrove forest. After Indonesia comes Brazil, Malaysia, and Papua New Guinea. Nusa Lembongan is connected to Nusa Penida or Seningen. It's a sea. The waves here are gigantic.
While swimming had its limitations, the tropical vibes were undeniable. I enjoyed a coconut, reggae, gazing at the massive waves, and immersed myself in a good book.
Soon it's gonna be sunset, so I found a random spot on the Google Maps and I came to see it.
And most of times, when you don't look for something, it magically appears.
Dolphins! African dolphins!
And right at the end of my trip, I got to meet Jack from UK.
If you are thinking about travelling and you're very unsure about it, the hardest step is the first of just booking it. Getting out of the routine of what you used to. But as soon as you leave and have your mind set on a date that you're going to leave, whether you want to go with a plan or go with no plan, you will have an amazing time. Like, people you meet, the things you see are amazing. Like, really amazing. And it changes the way you think about a lot of things, especially home life. Relationships with people, your family, and it put a lot of things into perspective, which is nice.
We ended up having dinner and talking about how mind-blowing traveling is. Jack's adventures began in Nepal, by volunteering in a monastery among monks teaching English to kids. Every person carries a message. If we listen closely, it guides us to where we are going next or what is needed now. Life has a natural flow of situations, and absolutely nothing is a coincidence. When we pay attention, there isn't need to overthink anything. Rather just flow, trust, and live.
That's it, my friends. Our adventures here in Nusa Penida, Nusa Lembongan, and Nusa Sea are done. I really hope you enjoyed our adventures. If you did, it would mean the world to me if you press that like. And if you have any ideas, any destinations, cities, or experiences, comment them down below, challenge me, and let's explore this magical world together. See you soon!